80 people in a train carriage were given a grouped frequency table of their ages. So 7 of them are between 0 and 20, 25 are between 20 and 30, not including 20, and so on. We're then asked to complete the cumulative frequency table. So this is where we keep a running total. We still have 0 to 20 as 7, but then it's 0 to 30. So that means it's all of these people. We end up adding the 7 and the 25 together. So it's going to be 32. And they just sort of carry on. We just add the 20 now, then add the 14, add the 8, and then add the 6. And we get the total frequency right at the end. So that's how we know we've kind of done it correctly. That is a completed frequency table. We're then asked on the grid opposite, for me it's actually below, to draw a cumulative frequency table for this data. Okay, let me do it like that. So we'll use the points on this is going to be like a bit like a line graph. We're going to use the points on the right and then plot them against the cumulative frequency. So 20 is plotted against 7, 30 against 32, 40, 52, 50, 66, 60, 74, and finally 70 against 80. Also, just use this point. This is where it's going to start out. Okay, it could have been 10 to 20, and then we would have started at a 10, but in this case, it's going to be 0. It's not always the origin, though. And you can either join these up with a ruler, or you can try and draw a nice smooth curve. It's sometimes a little bit tricky on a computer to do this, but I'll give it a go. Okay, not too bad. That is my cumulative frequency graph. Use my graph to find an estimate for the median age of the 80 people. So because it's 80 people, the middle value is going to be 80 divided by 2, 40. We're going to be looking at the 40th person. So from 40, and I would strongly advise you that you draw these lines on your diagram because it will be dependent on your diagram. Okay, I get 34. 34 years. I just checked in the answers, they accept 32 to 34. So I was right on the edge, to be honest. My line's quite thick, but yeah. So just be careful with it, but 32 to 34 is what they're looking for. And finally, of the people in the train carriage, 60% of those who are aged between 18 and 65 are going to work. None of the others are going to work. Let's use a graph to estimate the number who are going to work. It is between 18 and 65. So we need to, first of all, find the number of people who are less than 65. So now I'm going to be coming up from 65 and then across. Looks like 78 to me. So 78 people were below 65. And then what I want to do is subtract those who are less than 18. So from 18, I'll go up and across. It's pretty much hitting 5, I think. So I've got 73 people between 18 and 65. 60% of those are going to work. So I just need to do 60% or 0.6 times 73, which gives me 43.8. So I can remember this is an estimate. So about 44 people would be my estimate. Again, I'm at the upper end of the accepted values. So 42, 43, 44 are all accepted. Just make sure you do it from your graph, but that is the method for doing it. Okay, well done.